fellow BookQuesters, it is I, Aaron the BookQuester. Today I will introduce you to this good, fun book, The Trumpet of the Swan by E.B.White. You may have heard of him. And this book is about Louis, a little swan, a trumpeter swan actually, who couldn't trumpet, which is bad. So his father brought him a trumpet so that he could trumpet along, like the way that a trumpeter swan trumpets. But it is a problem that he can't talk because no hoot or something, because that's how the trumpeter swans attract their mate, and he's terribly madly in love with a beautiful swan named Serenna, so she has to win her love. And meanwhile, he didn't like the idea of the trumpet that his father brought. His father had actually stolen it by breaking a window and grabbing it from a music store. So that's bad. So that shouldn't happen. So he decided to repay the debt by working, and he went to various places, and he worked at the Swan boat by playing his trumpet, and he was a counselor at Camp Cockadoodle or something, and he worked at the nightclub. He didn't like it much, but at least he liked music. And then finally, while he was staying at the zoo, while he was playing at the nightclub, suddenly Serena, mind you, Serena, the love that Louis wants, came to that zoo because of the high wind. She played with love and certainty, and they got married. And the zookeeper didn't want to let Serena go because she was a fine swan and clip her wings so she can't fly and live here forever. But Louis promised that they'll give some of their babies because trumpeter swans have a lot of babies, and maybe you should know that. And so it's a happy ending, and Louis lived long and happily. And the last part, this guy's friend, he actually learned to read and write first because he really wanted to talk with his family, but his family couldn't read or write, to be exact. So it was a disappointment. But he used it to talk with a boy named something Beaver, and he helped him learn read and write, and he became the zookeeper at Philadelphia Zoo, where she met Serena and won her love. So yep. And E.B.White also wrote Stuart Little, by E.B.White. And I'm pretty sure, I personally think that E.B.White's best book is Charlotte's Web. I admit with my very, very, very big recollection that I don't have that book, but I read it at school. It's a good book, read it. And of course, like always, your BookQuester, Aaron the BookQuester. This is a good book, my friends. Not so humorous, very serious, and sometimes a little humor too.